Someone in your energy is really struggling to release you and let you go. So I want to pull out some cards and actually see who this person is, what this is about, and what it means for you. So let's shuffle the cards and see what happens. Whoa, and the cards are already falling out. I don't think I've ever had that where they've just literally coming out as if to say, yep, you need to talk about me. In which case we will be. There we go. That was the one I was waiting for. Okay. So that card, which confirms to me that somebody does not want to release you, is definitely come forward. The Eight of Swords in this particular case is very much regarding somebody who's struggling with their inner demons, I want to say, but also struggling to seek guidance and help from, whether that's friends, family, whether that's on a spiritual level. They're struggling to kind of know which way to go and to make decisions. And this is probably where you've been in that limbo state, waiting for them to make decisions, waiting for them to do something, waiting for things to move forward. You note there are lots of waiting that I keep on getting with my words and stuff. And I love this. I don't know if you can actually see this, but this guiding angel looks as though it's got a really pissed off face looking at this person. And it's making me laugh because I kind of feel that that's what their guides, and maybe even on a human level, friends, family, maybe feeling towards them, kind of really frustrated and pissed off, kind of, when you get to that level where you just want to shake a person to try and get some sense into them. This is where I feel your journey has been with them and the people surrounding them, and maybe, on a spiritual level, their guides and stuff. But they really are, with all of this that has been going on, trust me when I say that they have tried, and again, strategic placement, they have tried. This is the Three of Swords. And you know what Three of Swords basically means. It means heartache, it means pain, it means feeling things at a soul level, not just on the emotional and physical level. But this is what they have been going through with this separation with you. And they definitely 100% have been hiding. Sorry, looking at it on a screen, it just, I end up pointing to the wrong thing. They definitely have been hiding. But the good news regarding this, and especially as I say, they are struggling to let go of you. One, that confirms it's a twin flame. Secondly, only because of the intensity, only because it's not just, okay, I'm going to walk away and everything is going to be fine. Even on your side, if you're really honest with yourself, you're struggling to also let go of this energy. There might be others around you, there may be interest, there may be flirting, there may be, other things going on around you, and you're getting on with your life. But walking away from this person, walking away from this energy is definitely something even you're struggling to do for yourself. But noticed I did say but, because that's me, or rather your guides bringing me back, going, you need to talk about this. They have now come out of hiding, and they are now ready to move forward, ready to take that kind of action, ready to do something to make this happen. Your hard work of patience, perseverance, putting up with all of this is coming to an end, because they are now stepping forward. They are now going to be coming to you with an apology, with a explanation. Sorry, I was thinking of the words linking into their energy, but also wanting to reconcile. This isn't just about them taking you for granted, walking in like it's a done deal, because they know you have feelings for them. They know that they're connected and stuff. They're coming in and I'm loving these because they're all positives. They're letting go of that darkness, even though they walked away, kind of not seeing your value, not seeing your light, not seeing your worth and what you brought to the table and everything else. And the reason why they didn't see that is because they weren't matching it. So they went into hiding, but now they are coming back. They are going to do the hard work. Yes, I know these are pentacles. Yes, I know it means abundance and, you know, other contexts, but we're talking about love. And these basically means about hard work. They're willing to do the hard work to win you back. You are going into new beginnings, but you've also got the World card, which is the beginning, ending and beginning of a cycle, which confirms it with the Death card. And things are going to start to come into balance. Now, you know me, I love my timings. So what's the time factor of this beginning to happen? The word now. I don't think I've ever had that in a reading where it's been now, but imminently, whether it's been like a week away, a few days away, but I'm getting the word now. Now for me, in my terminology and understanding, which I'm matching with, you know, what the guides and everybody are telling me, literally means now, as I'm talking now, that kind of level. So it could be any minute to 15 minutes to 20 to an hour to, you know, a day or so. But it's the factor that it's now. It's not you having to wait months, weeks, even into the next season. It's now. And I'm sorry I keep on repeating now, because this is coming from them. This is coming from their energy. This is the urgency that I'm feeling, that the stepping forward, the doing something, the taking action, the communicating with you, the word reconciliation, but that's coming from their mind, not necessarily what you might be thinking of, or, you know, or maybe you are. But it's all of those kinds of things. And I love that their energy is coming with this urgency that they've got to act now, because I think a lot of it is to do with, if they don't do something, you're gone. These are words coming from them. This is not words coming from me, you know, as a coach, person, reader. This is direct words that came from them, that if they don't act now, you'll be gone. And maybe they're picking that up from your energy. Maybe that's a subconscious thing that you're kind of putting out there, but not necessarily feeling that you are. But that's definitely happening. So we know the time scale. We know why they can't let go of you. The ultimate thing is what happens next. Well, as I said, you've got the Death card, which is about beginnings, but I also want to emphasize all the challenges, heartache, everything, misunderstandings, all of those coming to an end, because their inner demon self has been crushed, which is a good thing, because it just basically means that they've been dealing with their shadows. It's a continuation, but they have been dealing with their shadows. They've made that decision, because see this person standing strong, looking forward, knowing exactly this is somebody coming with having made decisions, not somebody who's struggling. Remember the first card where the person was struggling, didn't know which way to go, wasn't listening to any guidance on any level. Well, this person has now doing and done some of the shadow work, but is coming and stepping forward with the conviction, because this person's charging forward in that boat with direction, and they've come through, or still are in progress of working through all of that crap that's been holding them back, and coming in calmer waters, bringing in balance, but also bringing in love, bringing in wanting to be with you, bringing in honesty. They're bringing in an honest conversation that needs to be had between you two. And then it is about new beginnings. On a human level, I always emphasize that we have free will, and that basically translates to that you can choose, depending on the wait, how long you've been waiting, depending on what they've put you through in terms of rejecting you, not valuing you, ignoring you, ghosting you, whatever they may have done, depending on what level they've triggered you. It's entirely up to you whether after this conversation, what you wish to do. But in terms of the spiritual level and the cards and everything, there definitely feels like a new beginning, that you're both willing to work at this. And this is what they're hoping will be the case. This is the hope that they're coming with. But again, they know that until they actually have that honest conversation, are honest with you, they're not going to know which way you're going to go. And I'll be very honest, even though the cards say and indicate a new beginning, that which translates to you two being together, ultimately you can change that with free will. So that's why I'm kind of like, well, even I don't know on a spiritual level which way this is going to go. I can give you indications, but it's up to you whether you wish to go down that road or take a detour and go elsewhere. But having said that, if you want me to look more deeper into this and the outcomes and what's really going on, then you can book a one-to-one reading. The links are in the bio. Also check out our shop, Mystique and Manifest. Again, links are in the bio. And thank you if you're already doing it, but please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, because that allows this channel to grow, but also allows other people to find us and hear the messages that they need to hear. And with everything said, I'll see you next time.